Then I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, ideas sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it. Yo, I ran the ciphers.
And definitely one of the finest in Texas. The next guest I'm going to have come up and speak is a gentleman I met several years ago. I coached high school football in Arizona for a long, long time. Pop Warner as well. Won some state championships. So when you get to be a decorated coach, they put you with NFL guys to run coaches clinics for other coaches to improve the quality of coaching at the Pop Warner and high school levels. And that's when I met Derek Kennard. And when I met him, he was falling asleep during stations. You rotate around for stations, and his coaches, they learn. And Derek, between the rest, would literally put his head down and close his eyes. I was like, damn, you must have sleep apnea. And we started talking. We got to be good friends. I'm going to bring him up on stage. This is Dallas Cowboy great Derek Kennard. Derek.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to keep it short, so I will. I have suffered with sleep apnea for more than 8 years that I know of. And prior to meeting David, I experienced a death in the family. And it was my younger brother. My younger brother passed away with a massive heart attack, and subsequently we found out he suffered from sleep apnea. This is a very touching story for me to tell you because my brother and I were really close. His birthday just passed last week, and you know, it was a tough week to get through. Now, almost exactly a month after my brother passed, I run into Mr. David Gergen. And I always believe things happen for a reason in life, and he told me about this sleep apnea thing, this device, and I said, oh man, you crazy. And then some time went by, and we met again and talked about it, and he wanted to get me treated. So David got me treated, got me fitted, didn't fit right. We kind of lingered on, and some more time went by, and I was still suffering from sleep apnea. The entire time, for more than 8 years, I would go to see my doctor, and my doctor would turn me into the sleep labs all across Arizona. I go to the sleep labs twice a year, every year, for more than 8 years. They couldn't get me to sleep more than 45 minutes in a shot. That's not enough time for you to get to sleep for them to diagnose you with sleep apnea. So I would go again and again and again. Well, I meet Dave Gergen and Dr. Suggs. They say, hey, we have an advice for you to take home, for you to take a nap or go to bed with this thing on your chest. You could do this at home. Without all those devices in the sleep lab, it's a weird place and a weird person standing over you, you can sleep in the comfort of your home. So I did. I got diagnosed, got treated. Now I always say this, and I truly mean it. I wish I met Dave Gridiron, Dr. Suggs, a month before my brother passed away. I truly believe he would have saved his life. Ladies and gentlemen, I would wake up every hour and a half every night. I would never sleep for quite 2 hours. I would sleep for about an hour and a half and I would wake up. Just like clockwork, I would wake up. And I would stay awake for an hour or so. Now this was repetitive every night. So I would average 3 to 4 hours of sleep by the time it's time for me to get up to go to work in the morning. And the entire day, my day is spent trying to recover that sleep. Now that I'm treated, I've lost more than 160 pounds. I get up every morning, I go work out. I'm full of energy. I just don't know what else to tell you. This is unbelievable. The airway, my airway has been opened up so much, I'm able to enjoy a fulfilling life. I did something stupid last year. I went down, they call it a screamer hill on an off-road bike. I'm nearly 50 years old. Well, I'm 50 now. Last year I wasn't quite 50, but I went downhill on an off-road mountain bike. They call it a screamer. A screamer is when you go down a mountain and you just riding a bike. But it's a thrill-seeking deal. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I don't recommend anybody do it. But I had such a good, I felt like a little kid, just like that little pig that hangs out the window of that car. Whee! I had so much fun. Now, prior to this, losing this weight and not getting enough sleep, I could not enjoy life, a fulfilling life like I am right now. I enjoy life. I'm not trying to get sleep everywhere I go. Every meeting I went to, I was trying to get a Scooby nap. I gave it a name, a Scooby nap. I needed Scooby naps everywhere I went. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to be a true life testimonial to you that this Herbst device has worked for me. The CPAP is not for everyone. If it does work for you, the CPAP, more power to you, but you're taking the sexy out of the bedroom. I guarantee you that. I want to thank you guys for having me here today, and I really appreciate you having me and these other former NFL greats here that are here with us. Thank you for having me, and God bless you.
Appreciate it, Derek.
On examination, they may ask you how you're sleeping, and that gets jotted down. But most times, that's as far as it goes. You have to be an advocate to get tested for sleep. Even if you don't, it shows that you don't have it. It's part of your medical record. Cool, I don't have sleep apnea. The comorbidities associated with sleep apnea, meaning high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, the potential for stroke, is so exacerbated, it's worse when you have sleep apnea. Those diseases are associated with sleep apnea. Not only that, memory loss, frequent getting up in bed. When you have older parents and you think that if you're older, oh, I'm not getting enough sleep, that's just part of growing. I don't need that much sleep. That is untrue. That is a myth. Older people, older population should be getting as much sleep as a young adult. That's about 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And most times, if you've never been diagnosed with some type of bladder or prostate issues and you're frequently getting up to go to the bathroom, that's your body telling you it's your flight or fight system. I truly believe that. To get up. Get up. You're not getting enough oxygen to your tissue and brain. So you will wake up several times a night, several times an hour, getting up, going to the bathroom. Getting up, going to the bathroom. Even if you don't have to go, it's that feeling. It's your body telling you. Your body is an amazing, amazing vessel if you take care of it. You have to listen to your body. And if you feel that something isn't right, most times, everything is associated with how you sleep. When you sleep at night, your body is resting and it's restoring itself from all the day's activities so you can have enough energy for that next day. When you're not getting enough sleep, guess what? You're going to wake up fatigued, headaches, groggy, irritable, anxious, anxiety. That's all associated with sleep. And now sleep is associated with Alzheimer's and dementia. So I am a big advocate. Get tested. Get tested. Tell your friends, your family, your neighbor, your children. Get them tested for sleep apnea. At Wheatland Dental, if you're not sure how to do it, if you're not sure the direction to go see Dr. Suggs. Go see their office, and they will direct you in every avenue that you need to get tested, diagnosed, where to go, how to get treated for sleep apnea. I'm telling you, it is that important for yourself and your family. Get tested for sleep apnea. Thank you.
Thank you, Amber. Next, I'm just going to bring up Everson Walls, Isaiah Robertson, Tony Dorsett, and David Craig. Come on up, guys. Let's just get out in front of this thing, guys. These guys are all NFL All-Pros, Hall of Famer, 6-time Pro Bowler. Emerson, 2-time. Tony, how many times? 4? I don't know. Dave, 3, 2. Okay. Hey, I don't study the statistics, man. You guys are killing me. I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Dave, we've done an event in Tacoma together. It was very successful. Sleep apnea is a very dangerous thing. We're learning that it's growing in America, and we need to get it treated. And there are treatment options, not just CPAP, oral appliance. Oral appliance, in many cases, works better than CPAP. It's got a 93% efficacy. And I'm just going to want to thank you, Emerson, for coming out tonight. You want to say something to people?
Yeah. I'm just one of those fortunate ones that happen to not be afflicted by sleep apnea, but of course I have some loved ones that are. And based on the testimony from a few of the guys, even before this event started, it convinced me that that's something that I'll take back to my loved ones. And of course, we started talking in the back about Reggie White and the untimely death that he had that was directly attributed to sleep apnea. You know, there are tragedies like that make this event and the equipment worthwhile.
Thank you, Emerson. Emerson, thank you very much. This gentleman right here has helped us out a lot. He's the president of the NFLPA Dallas chapter. Isaiah Robertson, you want to say a few words, Isaiah?
What's exciting about this for me is that our stats tell us that we lose 150 retired players a year from some form of disease, some form of ailment, heart attack, stroke, gout, cancer, whatever. And when I got involved with Dr. Suggs and with David, I found out that we had a player there that was just going through the screening that they had an emergency with because his blood pressure was so high. And we've lost players like Jack Tatum, who lost both of his legs to sugar diabetes. I have sugar diabetes. And it was like 3 weeks ago when a buddy of mine called me to tell me that they were getting ready to cut off one of his legs. And I have type 2 diabetes. So I figured, you know, what kind of diabetes did he have? And I knew they were going to say type 1. Because guys like me with type 2 that don't take their medication and don't prick their fingers and don't check on their blood every day, you know, we're going to be okay. That also smoke. And so after I found out that they had already cut off 2 or 3 of his toes and they were getting ready to cut off his leg, and getting involved with these guys, I realized that I needed to take care of my health. I haven't had the screening yet, which I'm going to do immediately because I wake up 4 or 5 times a night, every night, from snoring, from either me snoring or my significant other next door to me snoring. But I'm just sick. I'm 63 years old. I'm leaving tonight to go to New Orleans to bury my mom tomorrow. And, you know, our health is that's all we got. And when I met these guys, I said, I don't know if I really fit with this as players. You know, we try to fit with companies that think that we are in love with, that we have a passion for. And I went outside the meeting and just to smoke a cigarette and to talk to some people that were walking around the restaurant, and I said, you know, I feel pretty stupid. They said, well, why? I said, I'm in a meeting about sleep apnea and I know nothing about it. And the guy said, well, I got one of those machines, I hate that son of a gun. And then 5 minutes later, another person walked out and asked the same question, and yeah, I have sleep apnea too. So within 12 hours, I talked to 15 people, and 12 of them either had a machine or had somebody in their family that had a machine that they didn't like, that they had really got frustrated with. And when these guys told me about this, about Derek, and I saw his video about how his life has been changed with this mouthpiece, kind of different from a lot of other stuff out there. And what impressed me the most, it's kind of like those two guys right there took 2 Super Bowl wins from me. And I still like them, you know, because they were great players. But, you know, I'm a little upset still about what they've done to me. But the bottom line here is that they had a passion. They had a passion. And the doctors that is involved with this, I've never seen an athlete, football, tennis, I'm talking about John McEnroe, I'm talking about Joe Namath. Doc has one of the greatest passions for this I've ever seen in anything in my life. And I'm proud to be a part, and I just want to say to you that keep up the good work, because whatever a man believes he can achieve, and in the NFL, we're going to support what you're doing because we believe you're there for the right reason and you care about people. So, thank you.
Next, I should probably roll right into another cowboy. We'll go right into Tony Dorsett. Tony was recently treated by Dr. Harry Sugg. We fit his appliances. They fit nicely. Here you're going to have to snug up some ball crowns. But they fit good, and you guys did a great job on impressions. Tony, we appreciate you coming out and supporting this. Tony was sent over by my friend Michael Haynes, a mutual friend of ours, and I want to thank Mike for that. Tony, here's a mic.
Thank you, David. Let me start by just saying, you know, I've been getting into arguments with my wife lately about my snoring. She's telling me, you need to do this, you need to do that, please go get tested, please go get tested. And then I got a call last week from Mike Haynes from the NFL office, and he was telling me about Dr. Suggs and David were going to be in town, and they're doing some things for sleep apnea. And I told him, I said, look, I'm going to get tested, okay? I'm going to get tested. And that was just to keep peace in the palace, you know how that is. But the thing is this, you know, when you, obviously as you get to my age, I'm 58 years of age right now, and there's a lot of things that are happening with my body because of football. And obviously that's another issue. But to go over to Dr. Suggs, to be introduced to Dr. Suggs, to go over to his office, let me tell you, I had one of the more pleasant experiences I've ever had at a dentist's office. I mean, it was just a great, I mean, it's the staff he has there, they do a great job. And I'm just really looking forward to, you know, having some more restful nights. And I'm looking forward, you know, Isaiah's going to go get him a test, and hopefully that'll help him sleep more comfortably at night, and he won't be having nightmares about the Dallas Cowboys. Anyway, I'm ready to, I just want to say I'm really looking forward to my mouthpiece and experiencing some of the things, the good things that come along with having this mouthpiece. Obviously, it's a story for another day, but I'm with the concussion stuff. Obviously, they tell me with the airways opening up, it's going to bring more oxygen to my brain. Obviously, it's going to help me with prevent me from having, I don't say it's preventative, it's not preventative medicine for diabetes or.
Well, it is.
But anyway, I'm just looking to just to live a long life, a long, healthful life, and do with some of the help of this new mouthpiece that I'm getting. I'm looking forward to it, and I would recommend it to any of you. I mean, I got fitted today. Obviously, it's pretty neat contraption that you get in this mouthpiece. It's got hydraulics on it and all kind of things on it. It's a really nice looking little piece of equipment. But again, I would recommend if you're having problems sleeping, go see Dr. Suggs, and I think your experience there will be just as pleasant as mine was.
Thank you, Tony. Doesn't Tony look great? Thank you. Last speaker tonight, Ricky Dixon's here as well. You remember him, Oklahoma DB, first round draft pick, Cincinnati Bengals. He's just here to support. He doesn't want to speak. He hasn't got treated, but he's here to show his support for his former NFL players. That's what he's doing here. David Craig, different story. David Craig is a snorer. He has sleep apnea, and I'm going to let him tell his story. He's a good gentleman too.
Thanks, David. Thanks for having us here. I'll tell you one difference between a Hall of Famer and not being a Hall of Famer is you get your number and your Dallas Cowboys put on your mouth guard. We didn't get that, so I'm telling you. Anyway, the sleep apnea thing, we don't want something like what happened to Derek and his brother to just all of a sudden cause you to do something like this. We want you to be proactive, like Tony said in there. It was a perfect way to say it. Instead of being inactive, be proactive about something like this. Sleep apnea gets oxygen to your brain, helps you to get a better night's sleep, keeps you from being disoriented, helps you to function better during the daytime so you get a better night's sleep. And it just helps your health in all different forms and fashions. It might not be preventative to everything, but it'll stop you from having certain things happen to you. So sleep apnea is something I just learned about. I learned about it basically from my dentist about 3 years ago. I was grinding my teeth. And then once he gave me this mouth guard, which I didn't wear too much, then I ran into David through Mark Walzak, whose friend was Junior Seau, and Everson talking about Reggie White, another good friend of ours. Those are big names that passed away from sleep apnea. But it happens to everybody, men and women. Men aren't the only one that snore, I know that. So it happens to everybody, kids, all ages, everything. So if you start young and you kind of figure this out, that'll be great for you. So sleep apnea is something that you don't hear about every day, but it is something that can affect your life, and hopefully this device here and everything will help improve our quality of life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dave. That was very nice. Also, there's another Dallas Cowboy in the back, Robert Newhouse. Robert? I'm gonna let Isaiah introduce him again.
You know, I can barely see. I know Robert Newhouse here, great running back for the Cowboys for many years. Dudley Williams. Who is that way back in the corner there? That's turned his head. Is that Smith? Javon Smith? Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Well, welcome all of y'all. Doctor, can I get my screen tonight? Because I'm tired of not seeing about them damn Dallas Cowboys. I'll go back to the office and I can get mine. But I tell you, it's been on my mind. I tell you that.
Also, you guys, to close the night, you guys will be around for autographs, pictures. Jeff Perkins, he was a big help in this. He's a commander here in the American Legion, the district commander, and he's going to say a few words. He's been treated. He didn't think he had sleep apnea because he couldn't sleep. And then we did a sleep test, and we found out you have severe sleep apnea, and your body doesn't want to perish, so it's not letting you go to sleep. So here he is to talk about it.
Well, you just ruined my 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, I really didn't believe I had sleep apnea because I don't sleep very much, haven't ever slept much. But I went in and got tested, and you remember those numbers of low, severe? Severe started at 31, mine's at 66.71 per hour. They said, you don't sleep. In fact, when I went in for the test, the guy goes, Jeff, you got to close your eyes for this test to work. So I did. I went in and got the test, got the results, and they've already made my devices. I actually got to use them last night. David brought them back yesterday, and last night I actually got to use the one for night. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I was ready to go. Now I'm hoping that it's that way every night because slept good last night. I probably slept about 6 hours last night, which I never do. But I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock and I was ready to go. I'm here to support them. And by the way, how Dave said that the Cowboys have their logo in theirs, I got the American Legion in mine. So anyway, I'm really glad that I met them, and I'm really looking forward to spending a lot of time with my granddaughters now. I'm going to have the energy to do it with. Thank you, David.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming. Dr. Sudd's staff is over here, and they can schedule an appointment for you. If you guys want to get tested, he's doing some other stuff for everybody that attended here. He's doing free cleanings. Is that right, Dr. Sudd? He's doing free dental cleanings. And if you sign up for an appointment for sleep apnea right there, he'll get you through, get you right in, get you treated. He is the expert in this area. Thank you for coming.
We're here at the NTX Auto Museum here in Richardson, Texas. Tonight we're talking about sleep apnea. And it's one of the more dangerous conditions one can have, and how former NFL players can get together and talk about this so we can write up. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Stories from the Gridiron, your football players talking about the game back in the day. We're here at NTX Auto Museum here in Richardson, Texas, and we have a bunch of football greats assembled to talk about sleep apnea and all the equipment used to write this medical condition out. And we got some great ones for you tonight. Hope you enjoy it. As you can see, when you have NFL players, you have autographs, people getting signed, want to sign stuff. If I just pan the camera over here, if you've been watching my shows for the past few years, you know this guy. It's Tony Dorsett.
No, not today.
Dallas Cowboys great running back.
You know, but
and he's sponsored for Miami. That's right, yeah. And there's Dr. Sugg. How you doing, Doctor? Hey, how you doing? And there's Dr. Sugg, by the way. He's the reason why we're here tonight. That's right. And this guy right here, David Craig.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, David?
I'm doing fine. How you doing? What's your name?
My name's Donnie from the Donniesport Football Show.
Hey, Donnie. How you doing?
That's right. I got, let's see, a couple of questions for you about your NFL career. Most of your playing days were spent in Seattle. What is it about playing Seattle, that crowd, that city? It's like a home field advantage unlike no other.
Well, yeah, they're football fanatics all over the country, but coming from Wisconsin, they came out to Seattle, played in the Kingdome, and it was just an unbelievable crowd. Great football fans. They had their Huskies out there. They got their Seahawks.
Yeah. And
they love their football, and they show it by their support. It's like one of the loudest stadiums playing.
No matter what fan, it was the Kingdome or they moved over to CenturyLink, it's still
loud, yeah. Even outdoors, it's loud, yep.
That's right. Yeah. I'm going to throw out an important date in your career. I'm going to see if you remember it. November 11th, 1990.
Oh, Derek Thomas, 77 times. I still feel that.
He sacked you 7 times. He almost had number 8. You tell me what happened after
he had 7, I think by the last one I wore him out. He was too tired to tackle me, and I got away and threw a touchdown pass to Paul Scansey. We ended up winning the game with no time left.
That was like the most beautiful thing. Here you are. I mean, Derek Thomas was like in your grill all day long, and then you had the last laugh out of it.
Well, we got the last laugh. I mean, he got his sacks, but we got the win, and that's all that counts.
There you go. Thank you very much, David.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, then. That was wonderful, David Craig. I mean, autographs here. Hey, hi, Holly. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Love your necklace.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. So I'm getting distracted, and Holly's like the beautiful distraction.
Veterans Day coming. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming up.
And this guy here, Derek Kennard. Let's see if I can get him. See if I can get him here real quick. He's with Tony Dorsett here, Derek Kennard. I got camera guy.
Okay,
All right, then.
coming in.
Uh,
You guys taking pictures of us. He's trying to get pictures of you guys.
I'm getting pictures of everybody. I'm getting pictures of everybody, Derek. How you doing?
All right.
Still I can.
My granddaughter. Grandkids.
How about see if I can get a quick word with Derek? Derek looks like he's rather busy. How you doing, Derek? How you doing?
Great, man.
That's good. I was listening to your story about what happened to your brother and stuff. And sleep apnea is something that I'm at the age, I'm 50 plus. That's something I have to think about. And you're the person that pretty much now opened our eyes about this.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you get treated and you can live a productive and wonderful life, such as myself. I'm full of energy and I do so many other activities other than just sitting around trying to get some more sleep throughout the rest
Riding
of the day.
bicycles downhill?
Yeah.
Deep downhill, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I don't recommend that to everyone, but I had fun doing it.
Yeah, there you go. I tell you what, you're the person that's encouraging me to do it. Thank you very much. Let's see, boy, we got let's see, we got people all over the place. Yeah, she can have all the FaceTime she can want tonight. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. Oh boy, let's see who else. Most of the folks have already split. I'll see what else I can get. I got a couple good ones though, I will say that. That's it. By the way, that guy right there. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Everson Wallace is back that way. I'm not sure where he went.
I'm looking for
Well, looks like everyone's all parting off and splitting. Let's move around here. See who else we can get. And there's Tony Dorsett right there.
Tell the folks back over to the load and get up here. Oh, okay. How's it going, Tony? Come on. Hey. Is that right? Sorry? Good?
How you doing?
Are you two going to get in here too? And I'll get your...
Yeah. Let me dump the flag.
Yes. I'm going to have one quick question for Tony Dorsett. It's a question that he's getting a lot of everywhere he goes. What's wrong with the Dallas Cowboys?
That's the $1 million question right there.
That's right, yeah.
Got a good one? All right.
Okay. No one's hitting the highway from home. All right, then. I think, let's see, we got more stars. I want to see if I can keep going here. Oh, by the way, lovely Canon camera. I like that. Okay. Oh.
I mean, but I don't know what to do.
Okay. Oh, wait. I know we're having fun, but this is the reason why we are here. You know, like I said, sleep apnea is like a real dangerous sleeping condition that, you know, if you have it, if you think you have it, you might want to have it checked out. I mean, you lose your sleep. Basically, sleep apnea is, to put it in a nutshell, it's your airway passages, breathing gets limited. and you have a hard time sleeping, and oxygen doesn't go to your brain, and it's going to affect you all kinds of ways. So if you're suffering from this condition, you might want to get checked. They have new technology that can pretty much wipe out sleep apnea in a nutshell.
Put someone to bed.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
There you.
I'm glad. Glad to hear that.
I'm great. Yeah. So if you have sleep apnea, you might want to go to these folks. They will take care of you. There's a lady named Tiffany's going to take care of you. There's a lady named Melissa's going to take care of you. Who else they already got? They got Cassie. She's going to take care of you. And her name badge is turned around. Shannon. She'll take care of you. So, I didn't get your name, by the way.
I'm Laura.
Hey, this is Laura. Now, Laura has a nice smile, lovely earrings.
Thank you.
Oh, the blonde hair is really rocking tonight, but you know what else is rocking about her?
Is this somebody famous?
Her shoes.
Is she a model or something?
Yeah, some shoes. He
Her
likes my
shoes.
He's got class.
Her shoes. You know what a woman's version of heaven is? Saturday afternoon at Nordstrom's in the shoe department.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man after my own heart.
There you go. And I just got the direct deposit my check, so let's go shopping, all right?
Let's go shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love that you love my shoes.
Oh, thank you.
I like, and you like my nail polish, so.
Oh, there you go.
I love it. Are you single?
Yes.
That's a sin.
That's a sin.
That is a sin.
That's a sin. That's a very dangerous sin, as a matter of fact. You're in PR?
No.
No? Okay.
I just love people I'm Christian like.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on Donniesport TV.
Thank you for having me.
All righty. There you go.
Person like man.
Thank you.